Welcome to Volume 8 of Dopey Derbyshire Drivers. As you can guess from the title, yes, it's finally happened. All the near misses in the previous volumes have finally become an actual collision thanks to a dopey driver. Let's run the footage and I'll explain afterwards what happened.
Stopped. Bang.
This is what it sounded like in my car at the point of impact.
Basically, yes, that's exactly right.
Oi!
Well, we've muddled.
Quite simply, what happened was, I was reversing along the cul-de-sac, and to get out forward facing, you have to go back a little bit further to where the other vehicle was coming from. I saw him in my rear view mirror, stopped so that I didn't reverse into him, fully expecting him to be using his mirrors to see me, but no. It seems he was reversing without looking back, and it was only when he collided with me that he actually stop to see what was happening. Some might call it driving without due care and attention. And were we not in the lockdown phase, I would have been very tempted to have involved the police in this incident. But I think, on balance, they've more important things to be dealing with.
See that signpost? I'm looking for the B6019. Very clearly signposted that I'm in this right-hand lane. Look ahead, I can see that for the B6019 I need to be in the third lane, as if I was heading up to the motorway. So I have time now to get into this lane. Simple. Can anybody explain to me why some drivers find that difficult to do? And switch lanes at the last minute? Because I can see again the sign coming up saying that the lane I want to be in is now the left-hand lane, which is where I'm going. I think Sugar is coming up fast. They're all coming up fast. I was going to go in that lane to the left of this lorry, but the speed they're coming around the roundabout is just not worth me even trying it this early. But this is the lane I want, B6019 only. Simple manoeuvre. Very simple.
Now, in stark contrast to the last clip, what we have coming up is someone who didn't read or follow the signs and found themselves exiting onto the M1 northbound when in actual fact they wanted the eastbound A38. We pick up the offending blue car here, next to the Aloga lorry, already in the wrong lane for an eastbound A38 exit. The lane they're in either takes them down the B6019 or up to the M1 north. We carry on round the roundabout and you can see that that car was still in the wrong lane, and all of a sudden they appear here, trying to force their way in between two cars that are in the correct lane. There it is. It forces its way in to such an extent that the car in front of me had to brake in order to let them in. A really good example of the danger of not reading the road signs, not getting in the correct lane, and trying at the very last minute to make an adjustment which causes danger to other road users. It is no surprise that that car has decided to beat a very hasty exit from behind that vehicle, because let's face it, how could you trust that car to do anything correctly after that show of stupidity? Okay, for this next one we look at another of the big four killers on our roads, speeding. Here we are pulling into a residential road on which a lot of young children live. I'll let the footage roll for a few moments so you can judge how normal drivers use this road. Then we get this.
Here.
Listen to the sound of those vehicles and look at just how fast they are moving.
Look here.
I am very tempted to send this video and footage to Derbyshire Police in order to put those drivers on their watch list, because there really is no excuse for driving that fast in a residential area. And finally, another roundabout idiot. In this clip you can see me coming round the roundabout, and I was always taught that if you're approaching a roundabout you have to give way to traffic from the right. This driver clearly decides that's not a rule for him and decides to pull straight out in front of me, across my line of traffic and off to wherever he was going, he or she. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please subscribe, hit a like and share amongst your friends. As always, we welcome comments and look forward to bringing you Volume 9 of Dopey Derbyshire Drivers. Bye for now!